Get this date night thing jumping. You already know what it is, man. Coming to you, Arlington, Texas. Taibu your winning strategy coach. We're gonna discuss do all men cheat tonight, and you know, do we? So I mean, we got Glorilla tonight, and Glorilla's gonna put it down. What's going on? That's so Junie. Shout out to everybody over here on TikTok messing with me and Facebook. I got my YouTube family jumping on here. Tonight we're gonna talk about so Gorilla, my reaction to Gorilla saying, she feels like all men cheat. And I'm wondering, is that like secret Morse code to all ladies to be somebody's sneaky link? I mean, if you really feel all men cheat, why are y'all getting into committed relationships? Why are y'all telling men that you're ready to commit, that you're ready to lock it down, settle down? If you feel like all men cheat, like who's gonna date Gorilla now and take her seriously? You know what I'm saying? If once you put it out there, once you put you feel like all men cheat, who's gonna marry her now and be faithful? Like it don't make no sense to me. If I said all women were hoes, who would marry me? You know what I'm saying? If I cannot type of more deep with type of more deep, this just saying all women are hoes. Not really. I'm just saying if that was my statement, who would marry me? So come on, ladies, let's keep it 100 out here, right? Tonight, the show, we're gonna look at Glorilla. We're gonna hear what she has to say. I'm gonna give you my reaction. I'm gonna give you a winning strategy, ladies. If you have been feeling that way, to get over that and get past that, fellas. If she said that to you, she's probably someone's sneaky link. This is being real. Taibu Muad'Dib right here on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Taibu Muad'Dib all. Don't miss me, Slow Boogie, and all of them jumping out there going crazy at the Margarita Express. It's our spot. The Margarita Express at 6401 Cooper Street is our spot. Subscribe to TikTok. I'll do live behind the scenes, shoot me getting dressed, getting ready, whatever. Just giving y'all the background. You want to subscribe on my TikTok page. When I put up the YouTube page for my entertainment company and my entertainment business, yes, I had to start LLC for entertainment because I'm on my way. When you jump onto the YouTube page, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. That's where I'm going to be laying out all the live podcasts. You won't miss it. It will all be done privately on my YouTube page. Become a subscriber. Subscribe TikTok Live for the behind the scenes. I'm going to be doing some stuff. Now that I'm podcasting live, I'm going to go live for my subscribers. I'll be in Arlington Parks Mall talking to people. I'll be at Greedy's and Temptations talking to people. I'm gonna float around the Dallas-Fort Worth area and talk to some of you individually and get your reactions to some of the things people are saying on my show. All right. And if you want to be a guest on my show, inbox me, DM me, just let me know what it is and where you're at. We'll get you in here. If you're visiting or you have visitors coming to the DFW, you definitely want to bring them to a live podcast. It's the way to create memories because you will have access as a subscriber to my YouTube channel and my TikTok page to that footage. And that will be something you can share with them for life. All right. If you're single, come on out to the podcast, man. I will have now a dating segment. And if you're in a relationship and it's tough right now for you, I will do some couple counseling as well. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, your winning strategy coach. Winning strategies for everybody, man. We're going to do it just like that. Yes, I have on my Clay Cooley band. Now I'm selling Clay Cooley cars nationwide. Shout out to Mr. Williams in Ohio. He has a Clay Cooley car. My man Al Hagee up there in Wisconsin. If you are local or not, I can sell you a Clay Cooley vehicle. Come on in. This weekend is going to be dope. We got the big rebates coming out. Clay Cooley forever, Clay Cooley for life, man. I'm over here at Chevrolet over in Irvin. If you need a car, no one works harder than you than I do to get you approved. Check out my TikTok channel. All right. Without further ado, let's go check out and see what Glorilla had to say. And I'm very, very good at what I do when it comes to making sure I manifest these things properly. The only reason that I talk about relationships is because that's where it all starts. That's where it all starts. It all starts with the relationship game. You know it and I know it. So let's get to the business, shall we? Let's get down to business. Where are we going to put this at? Where is it going to land? Buyout. Let's go ahead and put it right there. Let's send it right here. Let's go ahead and put the information in there. Yes, absolutely. That's what it looks like right there. We paste that. We send that off. It's good. Taibu Muad'Dib right here on your channel. I got stuff to do tonight, so I'm not going to keep y'all long. Lucky for you, because y'all know I'll be on here for a good hour, hour and a half talking about it. In reality, so getting things done the right way, properly. You know what I'm going for. You know what I'm thinking about. Also, don't forget that, coming up here pretty soon, I am going to be in a situation where we're doing it the right way, getting it done for all of you. If you have a special someone out there and you want to shout them out on the podcast, go ahead, throw it in there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. So, with that being said, bam, that's over there the right way. Let me get back onto my podcast format. Over here, you already know what it is. What did I send out here? Let's get this done. Bam. I guess I got to refresh the camera because it's tripping on me right now. But so goes the deal. Bam, there we go. We got it. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's not giving me no volume. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so this right here, I'm gonna start it again because she done messed it up, but I got it now, so we good to go. But she started out by saying, "Yo, this is what it is." I'm gonna screen share this for my people over here on YouTube at Taibu Muad'Dib. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna present this. You're gonna hear it, you won't see it, but just listen in. She talking some good trash. She talking some good trash about us fellas. She say we all cheat, so we got to jump that off real quick and get that done. I'm happy. Look, I'm really, really happy. This is gonna be a summer to remember because no one's ever done a live podcast in the DFW before. So I don't know why it keeps moving without. I'm trying to click on it. Snapchat's a little funny, but I gotta get this out here. All right, so I'm presenting this Snapchat page on my YouTube channel. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna see what's going on. Bam. Present. And this is just technology. We got real glow rock.
Got a song on my album. It's called Glow's Prayer. I'm praying to God, like, God, please don't ever let me do that again.
Don't ever fall in love again?
Mm-hmm.
No, but love is a beautiful thing.
When it's done right.
Yeah, love got highs and lows. You just got to try to stay on the high or in the middle, but never go down to that low.
Man.
Because then you ain't never going to eat again.
Never. And it takes so long to get that appetite all the way back. I honestly think men is just programmed to cheat. Like, I don't think they really be.
That's crazy.
They really don't be trying to hurt your feelings. Like, they really just can't help it. Like, I really think men can't help themselves.
Okay. With someone as popular as Glorilla, saying she think that men are programmed to cheat. They don't mean nothing by it. They just can't help themselves. This is what she's saying. All right. So what do y'all think? Okay. So that's Junie. So Junie's saying over here, yeah, okay. I got Junie over here on Instagram saying men's nature for men to cheat. All right. It's men's nature for men to cheat. All right. Because the next man is going to do the same thing. Y'all weigh in on that. Look. Saying that, let me say something to you. Go on my page and look at my podcasting before I went live in a live venue, before I blew up and got big like this. Look at my podcast on my YouTube channel. Go to the live videos, not the regular videos. Go to the live videos. Look at my podcast history. We discussed it in full and at length. Ladies have 100% approval. I'm going to say it again. Women have 100% approval. Ain't no guy really turning down an attractive, in any kind of sense, an attractive woman, ease up on him. He going. Men, we don't have, even the rich men, we don't have 100% approval. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne put in one of his songs, if she ain't rowboating with me, I'm going to get on my skateboard and skate past. So even rich men, wealthy men don't have 100% approval. Women have 100% approval. So it's crazy for a woman to say that men cheat because they can't help it. It doesn't make any sense. We have to do more work to get acceptance from women. Matter of fact, if I'm maintaining you, that's probably why she wants to get with me. If I'm in a relationship and I'm maintaining my woman and we have a good relationship, other women see that and they want that. They probably don't have it. So they're throwing everything they can at them. Whereas where guys see a man of stature with a woman and she bad or whatever, whatnot, they're going to test it. But you can't tell me that she's more prone to not go than he is. So in an environment where we all kind of want to have a reciprocal 50-50 type of situation going on, women don't want to be led no more. They want to have equal say. So if that's the environment of today's modern woman and her thinking and her mindset, saying that all men cheat is as old fashioned as saying women should sit at home and cook and clean and watch the kids. Seriously. Heartbreak feels just as bad for the man as it does for the woman. It does. Ladies, if you didn't know it, you break a man's heart, it hurts just as much as him breaking yours. It does. So her saying that with as popular as she is, it's just not fair. And it shows her immaturity. Being emotionally immature, you can be emotionally immature and be a superstar like she is. That's emotional immaturity. That's emotional immaturity. If you pick a cheater, you pick a cheater. Just call it what it is. Grow, own it. If you date nothing but cheaters, that's just where you at. Listen to her. She's going to say, I date cheaters. She's going to come behind herself and tell y'all she dates cheaters. Watch. Oh, you going to play, please?
Cheat. I really think they can love you and cheat though.
Do you feel like there are no faithful men left?
I feel like in certain parts of the world it is.
But not in America?
I mean, I feel like it's some in America, not the one. I feel like the ones I like is none. So I need.
There it is. So if you just hear all men cheat and you and your girlfriends is high-fiving each other around the room, yeah, that's right. These men's is dogs. But you don't listen to her say the men I like are cheaters. Yeah, she just said it. Ladies, don't complain about getting bit by the snake if you invite the snake into your home. You invite the snake into your home and say, go about your business, just don't bite me. What you think's going to happen eventually? He's going to bite you and you ask him why? Because I'm a snake. Thank you very much for them likes. Somebody's feeling me. So I'm just saying, we have to break this down. Ladies, she's talking from hurt. She hasn't healed from something that she went through. She tried to get over the last cheater by running to the next cheater, and that same thing happens. How many of you have been in a cycle, right? And you realize it was you? After a couple of relationships, come on, you realize it was you. A winning strategy for breaking that cycle, and I do have my own online coaching program. If you do want to elevate and get a fresh perspective, you can trust the First Step coaching program. We'll get you take that first step towards a different lifestyle. If you have been in that situation, a winning strategy to break that cycle of dating losers, or in her sense, dating cheaters, a winning strategy is simply this. Ask yourself what you really want. Ask yourself what you really want. Because at some point you have to value one over the other. Are you willing to leave the person that, and I'm not going to use the word thug, but because that's not really, it's a misnomer. There's no such thing as a thug, really. A person can make poor decisions, but there's no real such thing as a thug. You just making terrible decisions. I've been there before. If you ask yourself what you really want after you realize it was you in that cycle, you're the common denominator. What I'm saying to you is possibly you don't really want that type of individual. You want to be held. You want to have security. You want to know this person treats you and thinks of you as their special someone, only someone. When you get done trying to have an arm piece, the other females, ladies, the other females, you know, be like, oh, she's a bad chick. She's killing it with that dude. When you want to come home to somebody that regards you in a light where you that special someone, you can see on their face every time you come home that it's just about you. If that's what you want, and you sit and ask yourself, then and if she did that, if she watches this podcast, somebody put her on my podcast. If she watches this podcast, this live, she'll be like, man, Taibu Muad'Dib, he's right. That's how I win out here. That's how I win. I got the fame, the money. I'm killing the game right now. I'm on the rise. But he's right. I do just want to be somebody special, someone. There it is. There it is. Yeah. So that's the interview. She's saying all men cheat. I think that's, I mean, let me elevate it. All right. Let's go to the next level. This podcast is being brought to you courtesy of the First Step Coaching Program. I started podcasting to let you all know that I did become a certified goal achievement coach through the PCS. That's the playbook for coaching and speaking. If you don't know, shout out to my coach and mentor, Terrell Jones, out there in New York. So now, fellas, we have to protect ourselves. If a woman expresses distrust from the door, she may feel like Glorilla, that all men cheat. And you have to think, before you invest emotionally into this woman, you have to think, what am I doing? It's not on us, fellas, to debunk her theory. Come on, listen to me. It's not a winning strategy to believe that you can be her hero, rescue her, or debunk her theory about all men cheating. If that's what she believes, she's going to always be looking through your phone and looking through your stuff and going through your stuff. You'll never escape being a suspect. Never. And it's not your fault. Unless you choose to emotionally attach yourself to a woman who believes all men cheat. The woman that believes that all men cheat, she is probably someone's sneaky link. Y'all didn't want to hear that. They over there watching me on TikTok like, what's he going to say next? Y'all didn't want to hear that, fellas. If she's constantly checking your phone messages and treating you like you just on the verge of leaving her or trying to get with somebody else, she is someone else's sneaky link. If you look at how much time it takes to have sexual intercourse, especially when you're into somebody, how fast that can go. We're talking about less than a half an hour to get it in. So you have to think about it. She's definitely someone else's sneaky link. If she is expressing to you and she's always pressing you and she's giving you, she's always giving you that side eye, I'm telling you right now, just know it. Just don't be surprised by it. And that's why I advocate for lie detector tests. That's me. Y'all think I'm playing this season? I'm going to bring in some lie detector testing on my live podcast. Oh, yeah. I'm going to find a way to do it. If I have to go to a lie detector test place and do my live podcast, we're going to string some people up on that machine. We're going to put it on you. Because I want to prove my theory is correct. If you are going through issues in your relationship, that means somebody's withholding information about something. How do emotional things manifest themselves? You have to ask yourself that. I'm going to tell you how. They manifest themselves through emotional outbursts. Boom, there it is. I'm going to say it one more time. In your committed relationship, if you're going through tough times, ups and downs, and so you're on a roller coaster with that person, how do things that are hidden manifest themselves? They manifest themselves through emotional outbursts. Y'all heard it here first. I've been doing relationship podcasting long enough to hear it all. Heard it all. All the stereotypes, all the misnomers, all the nonsense, all the finger pointing. It's one thing I know for certain. What's done in dark will come to light. Now, if it comes to light sooner, you saved yourself some time, energy, and a whole lot of stress. That's the winning strategy. Put them on a lie detector test. It's very inexpensive. If you're going through something right now in your relationships and you just want to know the truth, it's an inexpensive way to find out. It's an investment in your future. And a lie detector test is an investment in your future. It is. Because the day that you stop being in that hurtful, harmful relationship that's tearing you down, breaking you down, it's a burden on your soul. The day that you stop, now you're available to the person that you're supposed to be with. You might, whether you make that move or not, you become now available to the person that's going to fulfill you, the person that's going to support you in the ways you need support. I'm talking about, maybe just a kind word every day. All right. A person that's going to motivate you, encourage you, the person that's going to be forgiving and forgive you when you're wrong. That person, you'll be available to that person who won't harm you with their words or their hands. That's willing to be trusting as long as you conduct yourself in a trustworthy manner. Yeah. That's real. So do yourself a favor, invest in your future, get that lie detector test. If you want to be a guest on my show, if you want to come on live sometime, I'm podcasting every night now. I'm making time to do it just so y'all can understand where we're going. May 18th is coming quickly. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. If you're here locally, get your tickets. The people that get their tickets on Eventbrite will be automatically entered into our raffle. You know I throw money at my problems, so I want you to know I'm going to take care of you when you come to my set. So there'll be T-shirts, there'll be free books, my coaching books. We'll have some gift cards. We'll be doing something on these raffles to get y'all something in y'all hands. All right. I think I might do an end of the season one, grand prize drawing or something like that for people that have a raffle. So that don't, people that's the winners of it or whatever, or people that haven't won anything, we'll still do universal drawing. But yeah, early bird ticket getters, you come to the door, and especially when it gets packed. If we're already 50, 60 deep, 70 deep in there, more than likely we're gonna have to charge double at the door. You're gonna be shoulder to shoulder. And if you want your tables and your VIP service, definitely hit us up at the hospitality hotline 682-514-5955. That's my time. Remember, when you overcome today's obstacles, tomorrow will feel like paradise. Work hard for what you want. Taibu right here. Remember, inbox me, DM me, get at me if you want more. The hospitality hotline is real. Call or text if you want immediate assistance, counseling, coaching, whatever it is that you want. 682-514-5955. State your piece. Let's go. And look, Glorilla, you're wrong. Heal. And then ask yourself what you want, Glow. And if y'all felt like Glow out there, ladies, if y'all felt like Glorilla, heal. Ask yourself what you really want. All right. And it'll be made available to you. Trust me. Ask not to receive not. Let's go. It's going down. I'm excited. Shout out to Slow Boogie, man. My man TY. DJ Lil G, May 18th is going down. We will be in Springfield, Ohio, June 29th. If you want my live podcast at your venue, inbox me, DM me, book it. We're going to make it happen for you, just for you. I'm out. Peace. Let's go.